Hey everybody, welcome to Transactional Tuesday. What a glorious day here in Florida. The sun finally came out, the clouds and the fog went away this morning. Today is a great day. Today is an awesome day, and today is Tuesday after the big Super Bowl party. Did you have a big Super Bowl party? Well, we didn't. We had a little small gathering, my wife and my mom. That was it. All three of us watching Super Bowl, and we were 6 feet apart. So Super Bowl was a big deal this year. I was expecting a little more game out of our young guy there. I think he'll be okay. He'll get through it. They say you have to plan, you have to practice and practice and practice, plan, practice to be good and successful at what you're doing. And that was a tough game. You got Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Congratulations, Tom Brady, on seven Super Bowls, and amazing feat. Just somebody to catch up with that. So, how did Tom Brady and Tabernacle, how did Mahomes get in there? How did they get to where they're at today? Well, I can tell you this: they didn't just show up at a Zoom meeting and start playing football. They practiced, they sought out the best coaches, they sought out the best team players, they sought out the best of the best. And that's how they became who they are today. So they've been coached, trained by the best, and their work ethics are by the best, and that's it. That's just the way to do it. And it makes you and your team a lot better when you're that focused. So we heard about Brady being very focused at what he does. He's the hardest worker on the team, they said. I read a little article today that I was pretty inspired by, and Tom Brady said, when he came to the Bucks in an opening game and in the ceremonies, he said, "If you kneel, I leave." That's a pretty bold statement for the whole team. He said, "If anybody kneels on this team, I, Tom Brady, am walking off the field." And that's pretty powerful, and I applaud him for that, because we're talking about our great country. We're talking about USA. We're talking about the American Football League. We're talking about people are watching and paying and going to these sports events, and for somebody to kneel down and be this, I call it dishonesty to the country that you lived in. It's giving you the opportunity to succeed in whatever sport you're in. If you're in the sport of real estate, if you're in the sport of hockey, if you're in the sport of an attorney, I call it sporting. It's all sporting, right? And the other key is it's all marketing. You got to market, market, market. That's why you see my crazy ass on here every Tuesday and Friday. I'm marketing right here. This is called Marketing 101. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. I've had a lot of my people that I know and friends and all that saying, "Hey, man, you're pretty good at that stuff. You're pretty awesome at doing all this." Man, this is nothing. I'm a nobody in this industry. I'm a nobody in this marketing Zoom and Facebook world. There's thousands and millions of followers all over that follow the people. So anyway, Transactional Tuesday, right? I want to give you some update. I want to give you a little tool to use for those who are interested. And the tool I'm talking about is the real estate booming in Florida. The real estate is booming in Florida. There's no doubt about it. It won't stop booming. And it's just crazy. I remember the pandemic in February, March, we were going like, "Oh my God, the sky is falling." And yeah, the sky fell. The real estate fell right out of the sky and right out, it's all gone. Whatever was listed, whatever's been on the market, whatever's thinking about getting put on the market. Hell, we just bought one that was thinking about being on the market. And we're closing here tomorrow. We're supposed to close Friday. Now I say, why wait so long? Frank McKinney always says, do not prolong a closing. Close that thing as fast as you can, because you never know what's going to happen. So that's why I say close as quick as possible. Get these things done. So if you get a property under contract, do your due diligence, do your inspections, do whatever your contract says, and get it done sooner than the end date if you can. That's the best thing to do. So we're going to talk a little bit about the market, the real estate booming in Florida. So I want to give you a little idea, and I've heard about this a long time ago. It's not nothing new. I learn things as I go, and I create things as I go, but also I regurgitate some of the things that I've heard in the past. If you've been around this industry for 30 years like I have, then you're gonna regurgitate some stuff, and you're gonna hear some stuff. You might even regurgitate some of your own stuff that you've done in the past, and I have. We talked about it this morning in the meeting. Welcome to the Sunshine State. According to the 2020 annual migration trend, that means people moving. Migration means movement, right? Report released by no other than Uhaul. Yes, I heard a long time ago, if you want to find out where people are moving, go to the moving companies. They might have a clue where people are moving to, and they might keep a data on how many people are moving within a certain amount of time. So you can kind of figure out where the market's moving to and where you may want to go buy. I've got good friends of mine that want to go invest in Texas right now. They want to open up a wholesale team there and things like that. That's awesome. I got a lot of good connections there, and you have to have connections wherever you are. But let's go back to the moving. Florida is one of the top states people are moving to. There are many reasons to move to Florida, like the sunshine, no state income tax, warm weather, pretty much all the time. We had a really, really brutal winter. I think it got down to about maybe the 30s was a low so far. And then you have a little wind chill with that. It makes it a little bit chillier. So what it does in Florida, it just, like on the golf courses, well, the golf courses love the winter because all the stuff that's been growing out of bounds and all that stuff and stuff they need to clean up, it's easier to clean up. I made that comment this Sunday when I was playing golf. I looked out and I said, man, this course looks beautiful on the outskirts. The fairway's decent. The greens really suck, but, it looked good everywhere else. But unfortunately, the cold kills the greens and it kills everything around the greens, but it also allows them to clean up easier than it would when it's all flourishing and growing. And why did I bring that up? I don't know. But anyway, the fun. State tax, weather, thanks to the pandemic, one of the top reasons now is because of COVID-19 lockdowns, work from home orders and job losses all across the nation. National media outlets are reporting that many Americans from California, Illinois, and New York have already packed up their bags and left. This isn't new news. It's just remembering what's going on right now, what's happening now, right? So all those people moving in New York, New Jersey have packed up and moved to other states like Florida last year. Uhaul's top 3 growth states in 2020, here it is, 2020, the most people migrated to these states, and guess what the top state is? Well, it's the great state of Tennessee, where my buddy Paulie lives. Paulie lives in Tennessee. And then in Texas, and then Florida. So maybe you go on some other thing, it might have them reversed, who knows. But anyway, we don't mind being third, because we can only handle the third of you guys coming to Florida, man. This Florida's going to fall off into the ocean if we don't be careful here. All the people migrating to Florida. Like it was before. And if you want to know what this is, it's www.floridadaily.com. You can go there and you can find out all the information about the trends, who's moving where. Why does that matter? Well, to me, I like to know when I have properties that I'm buying, what's my exit strategy? And if the exit strategy is the market's being slow, I got to get some kind of creative marketing to get rid of it. Like right now, we really don't need any creative marketing to get rid of things, right? We can sell things when you put a sign in the front yard. Heck, you hardly even need a real estate agent. Hate to say that, but that's the way it is. And a lot of people are selling their properties without real estate agents. And those are the Fsbos, for sale by owner. So if you're a real estate agent and you're looking for leads, that's a good place to get some from the Fsbos. And the next best place that I've been seeing is expired auctions. That would be a good place, an expired auction. And also you can look at expired listings that had default or short sales on those. Those are another lucrative place because some cases people have equity in their homes, and if they can't get what they want for the property, even though they're in foreclosure, they're going to fire the realtor, or they're going to get mad at the real estate company and say, hey, you didn't sell the house for what you told me you could sell it for, or you didn't sell the house for what we need to sell it for, But unfortunately, sometimes the homeowners don't tell the real estate companies that they hire that they have these problems, that they have these challenges, that they have a mortgage balance that's going to creep up and take away commissions or closing costs and all that. So they can't sell the property because they owe too much, because they waited too long. Because some people don't think that just because they're not making their payments, that payment is compounding the balance that is due. It's compounding, and if they haven't made their insurance or their mortgage or their tax payments and all that stuff as well, banks love to pay your insurance payments and your tax payments because they get triple of what it was. Yeah, so that's another stream of income, I believe, for the lenders. I may be wrong, but if there's a lender on here that knows something different, come and tell me. I would love to hear that, because I see insurance on properties that are forced place insurance are 3 times as much as a regular insurance policy cost. So you don't want to get in that realm. Okay, so Florida, beautiful weather. Super Bowl's over. Now I have a little, what do you call it? Yesterday I was feeling a little ill, because now all the football's over, so we don't get to watch football, right? So we're feeling ill, we're feeling loss of. What about crypto? Look at the crypto. I want to talk about crypto for a minute. And I'm telling you, we're up, we're up, we're up. And if you thought about crypto, now's a good time to get in. Got to be careful when you're getting in and when you're getting out. But you need to pay attention and get a coach. Yes, I have a coach in crypto. I'm not doing this all by myself. There's no way. I don't have the time to watch all the markets and all the trends and all the myths, all the hips, all the language, everything that's going on. Why not just follow somebody that's been doing it in front of me that's made $1 million in crypto? That's what I'm doing. I'm following people. I'm following one certain person who's made over $1 million just in exchanging crypto coins and doing some stuff like that, and some getting some 12% return on some of their staking. And as a matter of fact, I've known about crypto for quite some time, and I've been involved for 3 years now or so, but I'm just now starting to make money because I've just now invested my time into learning a little bit more about what it's doing. And that was one of my goals this year. This is February, guys. We're already into February. In my office staff, we had a meeting this morning. We're saying, holy smokes, the time is just going by already in 2021. I mean, we just left 2020, and here we are. We're in February of 2021. And it's a beautiful thing because there's a lot of closings happening, and we're buying a lot of real estate, and we're looking for more. So anybody out there has any real estate for sale, knock on our door. Give us a shot. Give us a shot, Also, I want to put out there for some others out there, if you have a bunch of wholesalers, and this is leads for my students and stuff, I'm going to put a little bit of this out there for you guys, that your wholesaler, I just told one of our new partners in Kansas City, Kansas, that there's not a lot of pre-foreclosures around some of the areas. He can't find enough leads to market to pre-foreclosures because their market's so hot, and that's cool. So what I decided to do was I told him, look, why don't you contact all your wholesalers and just start marketing to all your wholesalers and tell them, look, when you guys find deals that are behind on payments, let us turn your trash into cash. Don't throw those deals away. Bring them to us. We'll pay you for those leads when they work out, when they pan out. You have to do nothing. So any wholesaler out there watching this, turn your wholesale deals that are short sales that you don't do nothing with, throw them over to our company. Let us make you some money on those. So that's another option and something we're learning through the process when we're repivoting. These are ideas that we come up with, and these are ideas that we take advantage of when we know we can do this. So in other words, a lot of people out there are still doing the wholesale game, sub-2 games and all that. We just did a partner deal with a sub-2 deal. And we both made, right out of the gate, we made $25,000, what was it, $30,000 on the deal. So there's a lot of equity was left in there. Again, this property was behind on payments, though. This was a behind on payment deal where we're buying equity and we're taking over the property subject to. So we put the documentation together as a team, as a partnership, and now the student has bought us out. We've already been funded, already bought us out of it. He's going to make like $500 to $600 a month just cash flow on that deal because renting it out because he wants to keep it for a rental. And then when he goes to sell it later on, depending on the market, he's going to make another profit center from doing the rehab on the property. So he wanted to do all the rehab and all that, so we just let him buy the property. It's all his, and there you go. So it's a one-shot deal with him, with us on that. He came in, became a student. First deal, boom. Wasn't even 10 days into the game, and he's already going to realize he didn't make cash. What he did was he made a bunch of equity, and he's going to make cash flow. Some of our students, most of our students have money to spend on marketing and doing deals, and then there's another portion of our students that are flat broke, no understanding of the market, no understanding of real estate, and you don't need any. I just put a glossary of language, of the most important language or words you need to know in our short fix and flip website, and it's compiled of many years of in this business and studying it and knowing it. But it talks about every scenario, language, word, default, 1099, diversifies, diversification of land, subordination. It talks about collateral, talks about gains, losses, just anything and everything that you need to know about real estate's in there. It's pretty powerful. It's about a 6 or 7 page glossary definition of words that we use, practical words that we use in the real estate world. You want to get a copy of that. It's pretty good because what it does, it brings you up to speed. So when I said I was investing in crypto for the last 3 years, I've been doing it blindly. I didn't have a coach. I had a partner in the beginning, and then we got out of that. Didn't pan out. Didn't work out the way it went. Crypto fell to the bottom, and everybody got scared and jumped. And and I didn't jump, but I did sell off some things, and so now it's back going really good. So I didn't just get into this. So now I'm paying more attention to the crypto, so I'm understanding it more. So I need to learn some language. I need to learn the lingo. And that's what we got, this definition. That's what gave me the idea, actually. I was watching some crypto videos this weekend, and I learned some of the lingo about crypto and learned some of the things that they call certain people, and certain traders and things like that. So anyway, it's been pretty awesome. This little light flash down here says new tip. I hope it doesn't do anything. Share to groups. Oh, start sharing. So something is going on my Facebook that I didn't know we could do. See it learning right here on Facebook. So anyway, let's get it done. Deals are closing. I've given you a little bit of information. Don't want to give you too much at one time, right? And if you knew the information or remembered or I reminded you about good things, why don't you like and click and share with others and let somebody else enjoy some of these conversations and some of these deals, because you just never know. You might like and share. Somebody sees something they like, come back and buy from us or use our services, and if we can track the like and share back to you, we'll take care of you. That's who we are. We're a company that takes care of those who take care of us. We pay back, and we spend in advance. We give in advance. We prepay in advance. We what's the word we're looking for? Paying it forward in advance. Debbie and I have been paying it forward for years, and it's just worked out. You invest in yourself and you invest in your decision, and you hope that you've made the best decision. You move on from there. And if you didn't make a good decision, if you fall on your face like we've done it. We've fallen on our face before many a times. You get back up, you brush yourself off, and you do something different, or you critique what you're doing to make it better than it was before you started. So that's some of the things that you just got to do in 2021. So again, we're here in February. Oh, Valentine's. Don't forget Valentine's, guys. You make sure you take care of your women and or your woman, and that's what it should be. Make sure you take care of your woman, not your women. But in my case, I got women because I got an office full of women. So it's Valentine's coming up, and it could be expensive if you don't have a good flower shop, right? So you want to make sure you take care of your ladies and your Valentine's. So Super Bowl, Valentine's, people moving from Uhaul, telling you where they're all moving to. Check it out. It's pretty interesting. Just go on Uhaul, uhaul.gov or uhaul.com. What do we got here? It's uhaul.com, or all moving to Florida. Thanks, great part. So yeah, just get on there, check it out. Michelle will put it up there for you, the link. She does all that for us. Thank you, Michelle. And don't forget to give Michelle a happy Valentine's shout out this week, because it's Valentine's for her as well as all the rest of them in the office. So if you don't get to see the others on here, and you probably still will see them, hey, shout out to all ladies in this office. That's awesome. Debbie, Heather, Pam, Michelle, and Jackie Jackson. Not Jackie Jackson. Jackie is Jack. His name is Jack. It's not a guy. I mean, he's a guy. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I better get off here. So yeah, I'm going too hard. Too many coffees today. Not too many, but hey, enjoy your weekend. If you got a deal, you got a question, you need some kind of answers. We'll do it. Shoot us an email, shoot us a text, DM me. I'll give you some answers to what you're looking for in this business. We've been in here. We're in the answering service business for 25 years, and what's really cool, next maybe Friday, and I should have done it today, but I found the deed of the first property I bought. Right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm 30 years, 22 years old. I'm 61. So I bought my first property at 22, owner financing, and I want to show you the deed of when I bought it and the deed of when I sold it, and I kind of want to tell you the story behind that, and that's what I'm going to do next Friday. I'm going to tell you my story from myself to you about real estate, how I really got started in this real estate. What did it take? How much money did I have? How much time did I have invested? How did I really get started in this industry? Now, I've done a few interviews with some people, but what I'm going to do is maybe I'll get one of the girls. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I've found the deeds now, so now I can put the whole program together so I can talk to you about how I did it when I had zero money, zero experience, what I did to get a deed to a property or to get a loan on a property from owner financing. What were the conversations? What did the conversation at 22 years old, what did I say to control that deal and make it happen? Okay, so stay tuned to that. That's going to be Friday. I will do that Friday. That sounds like a good deal. And because we're going to maybe we'll do an interview at our condo in New Smyrna. That way Deb and I can sneak out Friday early and get over there and do that. So anyway, any questions, comments, concerns, shares, likes, hey, share and like be the best thing for us. That shows us your love. We take care of all those that we can and in the short sale world, and we take care of all as we can in the other real estate world, and we do a lot of it. So stay tuned. Talk to you soon. This is Hunter Pascal, Transactional Tuesday. I hope you're having an awesome week. Let's get her going. Fire it up. And if you need money, we got the money. If you need ideas, we got the ideas. If you need to know about contracts, we know about contracts. And we can do all the above. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. Hunter Pascal, Transactional Tuesday.